What are you two doing? I'm looking through his videos. Why? None of them explicitly say that he condemns murder. I can't find any.
Ooh, check your phone. Maybe there's something on mobile.
That's a good idea. Why are you helping him with this?
I don't know. The quarantine's got me all weird.
There's nothing. Is it the responsibility of somebody with a platform to voice their opinions on important matters? I've actually asked this question a few times, and I'm surprised when some people will say yes. It seems like this is a question that keeps coming back around. I have a couple other videos in the works, but this problem I see not only on Twitter, but also particularly in the furry fandom. In life, when something happens, good or bad, we look to others in our circle, particularly our leaders, to see their opinion, either to reinforce our own opinion, or to get different takes to be able to build our own opinion from a multitude of viewpoints. And this is understandable because we all seek acceptance, and want to know what we are thinking is normal. Morality as a whole is built from the things that we have collectively come together and decided are good or bad, either through religion, society, or experience. And while a lot of things are commonly identified as good or bad, some things are a little more ambiguous, and this is why we look to our community leaders for guidance. But here's why this can become an issue in today's society. In the court of public opinion, sure, there is sometimes black and white on a matter, but other times it looks more like a Venn diagram, or a Venn diagram. So when matters are complicated like this, who is right? Well, I'm right because I'm right because I'm right, and you are telling me that. Hey, stop! I can see this isn't going to get us anywhere. Let's look at it this way. Let's say you're the community leader of a small group of, I don't know, a weekend bowling club of 50 people. And somebody in your small circle crosses the foul line every throw. Clearly, this is a violation of the rules, but he seems to think it shouldn't matter because it's only a game. Now you are from the Bowling Ball Church of Triple Strike Saints, and you know what he did was wrong, and 90% of your group agree. So instead of enforcing the rules and going on about your day, you go to the birthday party next to you and ask the birthday boy, "Hey, don't you think what he did was wrong?" Don't be surprised if his answer is, yeah, but I don't really care, it's not my business. So, is it the birthday boy's responsibility to call out the one guy cheating over the loudspeaker because your small group can't figure out how to handle the situation? He knows it's wrong, but it's not his responsibility. If you don't like how the player is playing, ask them politely to leave. So, weird bowling ball rant aside, the point I'm trying to make is putting the responsibility on someone to voice their opinion on current events, politics, or drama simply because they have a lot of followers is wrong. They don't owe you their opinion just because you follow them. Let's take another example. If Circle A, B, and C make entertainment YouTube videos, always fun, uplifting, and happiness-oriented content, and have a rather large following, and then Circle D punches dolphins, should it be the responsibility of Circle A, B, and C to completely change their entire content style and make a drama alert video about the latest spilled tea? Circle E, F, G, H, I, J, and K are already making drama videos on that topic. Not to mention the entire Squareverse is all over it. I understand wanting to know your favorite YouTuber's opinion on certain topics, and if they feel so compelled to tell you, they will. But this is where you need to learn to detach the entertainer from the person. Everybody has an opinion on everything, but they are not required to share it with you no matter how big their following. Each creator has their own style, goals, schedule, stressors, and drama of their own. And by no means that just because their audience is big means that they need to address absolutely everything. There are a lot of things that happen behind the scenes that you may not understand. That's like if you went to a big concert and you expected them to come out like,
I think Trisha Paytas is lying about having DID.
And before you even think that silence is support, if somebody did something horrible that we all know is bad, you don't need to hear somebody say they don't support it to know that they don't support it. The onus is on the guilty and all parties directly involved to make a statement. If somebody isn't involved and doesn't want to be involved, then they aren't required to be. They can if they want, but they don't have to be. You don't see a magician starting their performance with, "I think what did was wrong." He doesn't need to say it. We all know it. He is an entertainer. Let him entertain. Can you imagine going to a mall to see Santa, and a child comes up, sits on his lap, and says, "Do you think f***ing dogs is okay? Because you haven't said anything against it this whole time." I think that we all need to take a step back and realize that the people behind these platforms and these characters are still people. If they want to engage in the drama, that's fine, but drama shouldn't be thrust upon anyone who doesn't want to be involved. From 1 follower to 100 million followers. Having a platform doesn't mean that we are owed their personal opinion. Unless, of course, that drama is directly, and I mean directly, involving them. News sources and drama channels have a responsibility to report the latest on certain topics, because that's the focus of their content. But simply because a person or a group has a large following does not mean you are owed their opinions on topics that don't reflect their content. Can you imagine if a channel went from 10 furry hugs you'll get at a con to Growly is a pal and belongs behind bars? Like I said before, that content exists on the internet and is readily available. But, and I'll say it for the last time, just because a person has a platform does not mean that they are required to offer their personal opinion. Okay, thanks, that's all, bye! Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you got something out of it. I know it kind of came off more of a rant than an actual video, but it's something that I noticed that I just needed to talk about. I have a bunch more video ideas coming soon, so stay tuned. We're gonna have a lot more fun coming in 2020 if the quarantine doesn't kill us all. Quick shout out to all my patrons who are still supporting me throughout this time where I'm moving, but never fear, more content to come. See you guys in the next one.